Hey guys, it's JC here with another video for you. This year, 2018, is marking the 25th anniversary of Jurassic Park, this amazing film that was released in 1993. And since I'm a very big fan of Jurassic Park, I've decided to make this video to celebrate 25 years of an incredible adventure. But before we jump into the video, I would like to give a shout out to Tanaka. He's got a channel on YouTube and he's made some crazy, amazing videos on the 25th anniversary of Jurassic Park because he has some insane collection of his own. So go check his channel right now. It's right in the description below. Now let's jump into my video. To help with the celebration, I would like to share with you for the very first time 2 books that I have since 1993. Wow, they are very old and I am very proud to own them. The first one is this edition of Cinefacts, released in 1993 to talk about the special effects on this movie. If you're not familiar with Cinefacts is an American magazine. I think it's an American magazine that is specialized in special effects on movies. I've always been obsessed with special effects, especially when they are used correctly in movies to enhance the experience and the adventure. And Cinefacts is this amazing magazine that will tell you all about the behind the scenes. Nowadays, with technology and YouTube, we are also able to watch those behind the scenes on very different channels, which I love, but having them in magazine is something so old that I still enjoy. So it's almost like touching the special effects and it makes it all more special. And the other book that I have is this one, The Making of Jurassic Park by Don Shea and Jodie Duncan. This book was also released in 1993 and I am so proud to own them both. So these 2 books have been with me for 25 years and counting, and I will never give them away. So come with me and let's jump together into these books and see what's inside. So we're going to start with the Cinefacts edition. I have already marked it because Cinefacts always covers different movies. This one, although it's a special edition for the Jurassic Park, they are also talking about different movies. But we're going to jump right into Jurassic Park. So here we are. I already marked it here. And the article begins with the beauty in the beasts, and look at this scene. As you guys can see, if you guys remember the first film, this is, I believe, the first time we have an overview of all the dinosaurs in the island, and this scene is unforgettable. Moving on, we have here Steven Spielberg. He's always been one of my favorite directors because I think he's so special, he's so creative, he's so sensitive, and he's got a way of telling a story that nobody does. He's always been my favorite director. So here he is behind the camera, and we can see here some scenes of the artists, you know, sketching the dinosaurs. This is so amazing. I just love this book. And here you can read all about it. For instance, even though rights to Jurassic Park, Michael Crichton's bestseller about dinosaurs genetically engineered for fun and profit, were purchased for director Steven Spielberg when the book was still in galleys, it took 3 years to bring the project to the screen. So you guys can imagine how difficult it was in 1993, 25 years ago, to bring this book to the screen. And Spielberg did an amazing job. Here we have some of the talented people behind it working on the scenes. Look at that. They were still using puppets to prepare the scene for the shoot, and this is amazing. This was a kind of storyboard, you know. Nowadays they use all this digital storyboard, which is amazing, but in those days, as you can see here, they use like sometimes puppets. Look at this. Oh my god, this is the most frightening scene in Jurassic Park 1. It's that scene in the kitchen when the boy and the girl are trying to escape the attack of the velociraptors. Oh wow, look at that. These are the counters. They are all in miniatures. This makes everything so much special. Look at this, another puppet preparing for the scene of the attack on the car. This is incredible. And another scene in the kitchen. This is here the boy puppet and the dinosaur. This is amazing. Moving on, we have here some artists working on the special effects. Oh, some more puppets. Incredible. Whoa, here is the very first scene where we were able to see the dinosaur. And I remember to this day when I was sitting in a theater and this scene came up and I saw the dinosaur, I was like, whoa, this is so incredible. At that moment, I almost believed that dinosaurs existed because the special effects was so incredible. And 25 years later, they still live up to the expectation because they were so well made, so well prepared that to this day, they still look amazing. So this scene is unforgettable. Oh, amazing, incredible. Look at that. Moving on, we have here all the people working behind the scenes. Look at that. The puppet. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is one of the first puppets that we saw because they were like real. It's almost real life. There were lots of special effects, but also practical effects like this one here. As you can see, the little bird, the little velociraptor being born, hatching. Oh my God. Here's another puppet. Oh my God, this was incredible. Moving on. Whoa, here is another practical effect that we all remember. The Triceratops when it gets sick and they find him almost dying in the field. Look at that. And this was actually built. This was an actual Triceratops. And look at the size of that thing. Here we have some explanation on that scene. Although most of the film was shot on soundstage at Universal and Warner Brothers, the main unit traveled to remote locations on Kauai for expensive daytime exteriors and background plates. So this is it. Incredible. And there is Spielberg discussing the scene. Moving on, here is the actual making of the Triceratops. All the measurements. This is unbelievable. Incredible. Incredible work. You have to admit it. Whoa, who doesn't remember this scene? Oh my God, this was so scary. Extremely scary. And this big boy here was actually constructed. Obviously here you can see that was a CGI, but this big boy was actually constructed to full size, and I'm gonna show you next. Here is the building of the Tyrannosaurus. Look at the size of his head. Look at the size of this construction. Incredible. And here, the dinosaur being dressed up with the skin. Look at that. Look at the size of this thing. Wow, this is incredible. And here it is. You know, this scene here, this was not CGI. CGI was obviously used in this film, but this scene here, for instance, it was not CGI. And look at that. And this is what makes it so special. Look at the size of the head. Look at that compared to the people next to it. You see, the thing about CGIs in movies nowadays is that it allows them to create amazing worlds, but the interaction between the actor and the fiction character sometimes is farther from the truth. And in those days, 25 years ago, they still used to build these big sets and big creatures. So sometimes the actor would be able to actually work with the creature itself, and that made it all look so much more real. Here is the preparation of the scene. Look at the size of the head. Oh my God. And look at this. Look at this, guys. Everybody getting ready for the shoot. How can you not be scared when you're working with an animal that big? Here's another scene preparing the T-Rex attack on the car. And here is the scene where the CGI comes in. So we see there the actor without the dinosaur, and then the dinosaur put after it. Yeah. I know you guys can watch this on YouTube real time, but you know what? Going through these books, it's so much different. Here is the Dilophosaur. Oh my God. The attack on Dennis was incredible. And look at this creature. Whoa. Amazing. Here is the scene when they are hiding on the tree and they see the brachiosaurs. Wow. These were all digital images, but there's a scene where the real brachiosaur is there. And look at that. Here's the hat, the mechanical. And then here we have the head. See, so the actors were really interacting with the dinosaur. Here's another scene with the CGI. These are the gallimimus, and they are fleeing. And also another CGI, which was amazing. Although the T-Rex was huge and scary, the velociraptors, because they were kind of the same height as the humans, they were so fast and much scarier because it was almost like fighting a lion. Really scary. Look at that face. Hello. Wow, and the artist getting it ready. And look at this. Oh my God, this is amazing. Look at those eyes. Guys, this is incredible. Look at that. Wow. Look at this. Is it scary or what? Look at that. Tim is right there, completely scared. In a real dinosaur behind the counter. And that's what made it so special. And look at that. Here are the stunts. Using real puppeteering to make it all look real as possible. So that was it for this Cinefex edition, and now we're going to take a look at the making of Jurassic Park, which is also an amazing book. So let's dive into it. So we start with the introduction, and there it is, the making of Jurassic Park. Wow, amazing. Don Shea and Jodie Duncan. And this was also released in 1993, as you can see here. I bought it in the same year because I was so, in love with those dinosaurs. I had to have a book like that. Here we see the map with all the paddocks. Look at that. Peter Pan, T-Rex paddock, dock, access road, helipad, brachiosaur pen. Wow. And here is the entrance. Pre-production. If you guys have been to the Universal Studios on the Jurassic Park ride, you will see that they have actually built this entrance, which makes it so original. I just love it. Here we have the Golden Crew. We have Michael Crichton, the writer. We have Kathleen Kennedy, executive producer. We have Stan Winston, responsible for special effects, and the one and only Steven Spielberg. Moving on, we have here some sketches of the island. Look at that. And here we have a sketch of John Hammond, played by the great Richard Attenborough. Some sketches of this crazy attack on the car. Look at that. Here we have the different dinosaurs: Triceratops, Brachiosaurus, Velociraptor, T-Rex, and Dilophosaurus. We also have some sketches of the cars used in the film. Here is a scene from the river rafting that is in the book, but for some reasons it was cut off of the main movie. But we have here some sketches. So I believe that they were actually considering it, but at the end they decided not to go for it because maybe technical difficulties, not sure. But if you read the book, you would probably miss it. Otherwise, you wouldn't even notice it was there. Oh, here is that scene of where the Velociraptor escapes. Here's a sketch from the inside of the visitor center. Here's the front view. Look at the tail of the T-Rex. This is incredible. All the work that was involved. Richard Attenborough visiting the studios. Here are some scenes of the car getting stuck on a tree. Incredible. When they got stuck on the tree with the brachiosaurs. Here's the egg hatching. Here we have the incredible scene of the T-Rex getting ready to attack the car. Who doesn't remember this cute little face? Oh my gosh, look at that. Whoa. This was a beast. Here's the great Stan Winston preparing the T-Rex. I also read here that on this particular day, because of the rain, so they had to keep drying the T-Rex face, because apparently once in a while the water would interfere with the good mechanism of the dinosaur. So interesting things to know. Here's the Dilophosaur scene attacking Dennis. Look at that. I have the feeling that everything was so much more work, but again, the results were so much better than nowadays. The scenes on the visitor center. Universal heralded Steven Spielberg's completion of principal photography well ahead of schedule by placing full-page ads in the motion picture trade papers. And here's a picture of the whole crew on the set of Jurassic Park. The book ends with the storyboard, as you can see here. Storyboards all in yellow, and you can see the whole storyboard there. Really interesting, fantastic. Look at that. This is amazing. So this is the making of Jurassic Park. Not something new to you, but I mean, this book is amazing. So guys, this was the video for today. I am very proud to be the owner of these two books that were released 25 years ago. I am keeping them close to my heart because this is one of my favorite films ever. And I am looking forward to watching the last installment, which is Jurassic World: The Fallen Kingdom. It's supposed to be released, I think, in June or July this year, so I can't wait to see it. I love Jurassic World because it was a complete different adventure, even though in my opinion Jurassic Park 1 and 2 are the best in this whole series. I am still looking forward to see the last installment. So guys, I hope you enjoy watching this video as much as I did making it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a fabulous day.